Perfect. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, whoa, 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 Paw Patrol. What up, Danny Gomez? Daz Dillinger, what's up? Interesting day we've had. Interesting day we've had. Got Aaron Rodgers is still out there. What's up, Chris Shaw? What's up, Tanya? Tommy Goat. Man, I want to pick Tommy Goat so bad, but Tommy Goat is 40 years old. Man. Brandon, we're doing a slow draft until the draft clock starts on Sunday. It starts Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern. But until then, we're doing whenever a person is ready. We have it on pause. And like when the Titans, we're waiting for him to get home. When he gets home, he's going to log on and he's going to make his pick. And then it'll move to the Bucks and stay paused. And then the Bucks is actually waiting in the chat. As soon as he picks, and he's going to pick, and then Matt is going to pick, and then Hydro is going to pick, until the next person, clogs up or whatever. So that's what we've been doing for like the last 3 days. So I've got 2 picks in 3 days. So a lot of people only got 1 pick in 2 days. So it's going really slow. Let me show you who everybody got so far. What up, Marcellus? Man, will y'all let me put Aaron Rodgers in the Cowboys uniform? Because I'm doing this because of y'all. Because me, I don't really care about. There's 2 people. Well, there's 2 people I do not want to put in a Cowboys uniform, and it's Aaron Rodgers. And I just thought of that when I was thinking about picking him. I was like, no, I can't put that dude. The Cowboys fan base would go crazy if I put that dude in the Cowboys uniform. So I can't put Aaron Rodgers in one, and I can't put Carson Wentz in one because that's disrespectful to Dak. Because there's so much Wentz versus Dak, Wentz versus Dak. I will not put Wentz with a star on his helmet. It's not going to happen. Well, I'm gonna go through the list right now, so I'll show you well, you can see one right there. All right, first.
The Buccaneers.
It was picked Deion Buchanan. I was going there. Good pick. Good pick, Roman. Deion Buchanan. Let me make sure Tower knows. You said y'all actually saw it happen in real time. Tower pick is made. Dion, he's in the room. Buchanan, good pick, dude. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go back up. He's going to be pretty fast. This might be where Aaron Rodgers goes. Then I'll talk about our interesting day with Ezekiel Elliott. Khalil Mack went #1, probably the best player in the game right now. Le'Veon Bell 2. Odell Beckham Jr. went 3rd. Julio went 4th. Zeke, and this guy, Bo, got Zeke, and he's not a Cowboys fan. That's crazy because we've got so many Cowboy fans in the group. Myles Garrett went 6th, and I really wanted Myles Garrett. I didn't think he would fall, but the 2 rookies that I really, really wanted was Myles Garrett and Jamal Adams. I wanted one of those 2. Aaron Donald Luke Kuechly went next, and then Joey Bosa, who was an absolute animal in this game. He's an absolute animal and a superstar and everything. DeAndre Hopkins went to the Green Bay. Jalen Ramsey, which is another monster in this game, went to Tampa Bay. This is the same person who's getting ready to pick right now. The Titans, the guy who got Deion Buchanan got Dak Prescott from me, and I was mad because I really wanted Dak. I was envisioning Dak being my #1 pick, and when I saw I had number 28, I was like, man, Dak ain't gonna fall in a league full of Cowboys fans, and it did. He didn't. J.J. Watt to the Steelers. Andrew Luck is now a Viking. Tyrann Mathieu is now a Jet. Solomon Thomas is an Eagle. Rob Gronkowski is a Falcon. Deion Jones is a Seahawk. Bobby Wagner is a 49er. And I got to deal with Antonio Brown, so you know I'm gonna get some corners soon. David Johnson is in Miami, who is a monster. He's an absolute. That was a great pick right there. Mike Evans, Patriot. David Carr, Bronco. John Ross. Y'all know the story on John Ross, 98 speed. I'm glad he's in the AFC because you can't cover that guy. Darius Slay goes to his team. Danielle Hunter goes to the Giants. He's going to be tough for me to block. Trufant. And then here's my first pick was Von Miller. I don't know why he fell so far. The dude's a 99 overall. He can't be blocked. He's not going to go. He's going to stay the entire first. This first round, you get a 5-year contract. So you got to make sure that the guy that you draft in this first round will at least last 5 years. And Von Miller will be 99 for 5 years. Patrick Peterson. Jadeveon Clowney, Marcus Peters next. Then the Raiders, who also is not a Cowboys fan, they know to get these Cowboys players if they want them. He pulled up Zach and Tyron like crazy. Fletcher Cox, Malcolm Butler went to the Chiefs. Leonard Fournette, and then me, Jamal Adams. I got Jamal Adams. He's going to be a monster. I'm going to have him as a 99 overall safety in just a minute. Tyreek Hill went to the Jaguars. Brandon Cook to the Giants. Now, of course, I got to get corners now because I got to get fast corners because of that. Leonard Williams. I wanted Marcus Lattimore. Jason Verrett went to the Broncos. Vic Beasley. Taylor Lewan. Kelsey, Bouye. Landon Collins finally went 47 to the Seahawks. Chris Harris, Winston. Tower ain't picked yet. Earl. Byron Jones went already. I was hoping Byron Jones would fall a little bit further. But Byron Jones is a Viking now. I really wanted him. All right. Where's my chat? It was a little early for Buchanan, but you know he's worth it because he's going to be there for a long time. Yeah, I got him on my Brandon Adams. I have Jabril Peppers on my list. The thing is Brandon Adams. I actually paid attention to the combine this year for the Dallas Cowboys. So my notes on cornerbacks are intense. You know what I'm saying? So I got the players. There's more players that I love that we could have got. The guys we got, Cheeto and Jordan Lewis, I love. But if we could have got some other guys, I would have loved them as well. So I have a choice between the guys that are on the Cowboys and the guys like, here it is, Justin Houston. He got a pass rusher, smart guy. I forgot what I was talking about, Justin Houston. But yeah, I got intensive, you know what I'm trying to say, notes on the on defensive backs. Extensive, there it is. What up, Taj? What up, Flight 45? Danny Gomez, the quarterback position is racking my mind because I don't know what I want to do. And it goes into the way that you progress these players. And if I get a good quarterback, I want to make sure I get some young receivers so I can make those receivers better and whatnot. So I don't know what quarterback I want right now. Like last year I didn't get a quarterback. I just got anybody in the initial draft because I was going for some rookies in the seasons at the end of the season. And when I got to the end of the season, it took me like 2 years to get a good quarterback. So I don't want to end up like that anymore. However, they're not really good options because even though there's some rookie quarterbacks out here, they don't have the quick development trait and they definitely don't have the superstar development trait. So they're not, but when you draft quarterbacks in the EA created players, you'll have at least two to three superstar quarterbacks and a couple of quicks, if not one or two. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think I might go old so he can play a couple of years and then I can get rid of him or whatnot and then get me a young quarterback if I can. That might be my plan. I don't know, man. Hold on. I don't know how many games do I think, Terry Bird asked how many games do I think Zeke will get. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's looking real. And I did see something where some procedural problems could get him completely off. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that could be a way for the NFL to try to save face, that they made some clerical errors or they didn't do this or they didn't do something right. There was a procedural problem and they would lose in court, so they just go ahead and scrap the whole sentence. So that would be interesting because I just see the NFL got themselves in a pickle. I really do. I know, top notch. I know it's okay for us with Zeke because Zeke is a superstar. He has a superstar development trait, and if you draft Zeke, you will be able to get his trucking up like that. Like half a year, his trucking to be killer. So that would make Zeke a monster in this game. So, but I don't know how Zeke doesn't naturally have a killer truck. Did you not watch him play? How does he not have a monster truck? Yes. Oh yeah. How about the Cowboys? I was about to say somebody else asked me about T.J. Ward. Nah. No. The thing about T.J. Ward is like a Barry Church, where he doesn't have these, you know, but he does tackle very well and he will knock your block off. But that's what Kevon Frazier does for us right now. He's the knock blocker offer. So I don't know. And we got Quincy Woods. We saw him later, Wood. The wheels of Ezekiel will turn again. I cannot believe Von Miller dropped that far either. I cannot. No, man. We've been doing this on PS4 since 2010 or 2011. Yeah, that's a good choice there, Brajesh. It just depends on whether I'm gonna do 3-4 or 4-3 defense. I'm not sure. Maurice Alexander, yes sir. No. Again, TM skills. Byron Jones, the Madden code is really interesting because you can play him at corner, you can play him at safety, he can cover man, he can cover zone, he can do a lot of stuff. He can tackle, he's physical, he's strong. Byron Jones, the code is real good. Now I know you're talking about Byron Jones that we're all watching right now, whatnot. But Byron Jones, the code is all right. Flint, I don't know if I'm going back to a 3-4. I think I'm going to play him at defensive end because I do play 4-3 defense, but I do like to cover the flats a lot with my defensive ends. So I think I'm going to stick with 4-3 because if I can get the 3-4 personnel, I'll do a 3-4. But it's going to be harder to acquire the 3-4 personnel than it is for me to acquire the 3-4 personnel and my plan is to do something else with the draft anyway. So it'll be tough for me to put together a 3-4 because it'll put blinders on. I'll just be getting the big fat guy for the middle, getting another pass rusher for this side, getting 2 middle linebackers. Yeah, it's intense. And then the problem, I'm sorry I'm talking about, is then a problem that I have with the 3-4 defense is those down linemen get 0 pass rush. So you have to get rushes from the outside. And I can with Vaughn. Extensive. There you go, TM Skills. I got a minute, Brajesh. I got more than a minute. Mine is like 80 something or 90, and we're on 55. But Mad should be picking any second now too, because he's drunk right now, and I'm trying to get him to pick Brady. Oh yeah, people are gonna be so fantasy wise. If Zeke gets Space Cowboy, you right on. If fantasy wise, if Zeke gets off, there's gonna be some happy fantasy people, fantasy owners, because people got him late. The NFL lead investigator recommended no suspension. Yes, I saw that, Brigitte. That's why I say glad for you to be here, TM Skills. That's what I said. Maybe this thing is gonna get completely overturned, and that's what I was saying. I don't feel right with a reduced suspension unless I know for a fact that Zeke just did it just for continuity to get the cloud away from the Cowboys, so we can get it away with and go on, move forward. If I knew that's the reason why he did it, then I would be okay with that. But I want if he didn't do it, I want his name cleared. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be walking around with my Zeke shirt on and say, oh, you got the wife beater shirt on or a woman beater. I want him to make sure he clears his name to the best way. So I want 6 or 0. That's what I want. So hopefully I'm gonna get my 0. Michael, maybe so. The NFL doesn't look like they have any leverage right now. They look totally exposed because they got into their little bubble of protecting themselves and protecting the NFL, that they did not see what they were doing to the other the parties out there, and how they were just looking at the situation from their perspective instead of from any other of the two people's perspectives or anything like that. What happened yesterday? What, last night, Mr. ESPN? I was supposed to go online. I passed out like right when the kids went to bed, and I got up to get something done. And I was like, no, I can't get online, because I got up at like it was like 10:30 or 11 or something like that, and it was okay for me, but it was way too late for you guys. Yes, sir. Let me see. Let me see where this Green Bay guy is gonna be. Yes, Mad. Get the goat. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody just posted something. The NFL, yeah, somebody posted in my Madden League chat, NFL lead investigator recommended no suspension for Zeke. That should be big in his hearing. Kim Wright Roberts, the NFL's director of investigation, testified Tuesday that she was the only NFL employee who interviewed Elliott's accuser, Tiffany Thompson, during the investigation. Roberts further testified, according to the hearing transcripts, that she would not have recommended discipline for Elliott based on her findings, and that she was not included in the part of the process where the committee and the committee that investigated the Elliott matter recommended the discipline to Commissioner Roger Goodell. Wow, now that even looks dirty. You know what I'm saying? And I was one of the people that's like out here saying that, you know, I don't believe in conspiracies. I don't believe that they're after the Cowboys or whatever. But that looks dirty. I know I love Marquez White, Jordan Hand. That sounded dirty. Oh, what's up, Andre? No, oh no, Mr. I was okay with Hayden going to Pittsburgh because I told you, I think I told somebody else that I heard that Hayden was like the third cornerback on the Pittsburgh on the Browns. So I'll watch him in Pittsburgh. I think Martavis Bryant is okay with, I don't think he's suspended anymore. I think he was suspended all of last year, and I think finally he's back, and he better not mess up again. Yeah, Mike Evans went right after I picked, or right before I picked. Oh yeah, this has been going forever. This has been, but on Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern, that's when this clock, the pause goes off and the clock goes. So you have to make your pick in a minute and 30 seconds. And then it goes down to a minute, and then it goes down. No, it goes down to, yeah, it goes down to a minute, and then it goes down to 45 seconds. No, not really, Mr. ESPN. I'm good with everything that's going on with us, man. I don't think we're going after players that we think are talented. We're not going after big names, and we're not going after big, people that were successful somewhere else, because you don't know if you're going to be successful in our system. That's one thing that I have on free agency. If a guy did well in Green Bay's system, it's not factual that you're going to get that same play out of the player in your own system. So it's best to just find players for cheap that fit your system and work from there than go and spend the money for pieces you don't know fit or not. Yeah, I don't think Joe Hayden's the same anymore either, Taj. That's what I think. I think it was for some other purpose. And I said it on Mark Holmes' channel. I said that this was not, this incident, this thing with Ezekiel Elliott was not widely known, right? Only you and me, a few people here and there in the Cowboys fan base really knew about this thing that was going on with Ezekiel Elliott and him, but there was no charge and all that kind of stuff. So it does not have a black eye. The NFL does not have a black eye because of this Ezekiel Elliott thing, because really only the Cowboy fans know about it. Once the NFL said, all right, look, we're going to lay the gauntlet down on this player for domestic violence. And everybody's like, oh, he's a domestic violence. But there's no evidence. There's no video, like Ray Rice video. There's no nothing. There's no nothing out there to back what they're doing. So I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to do. I have no idea. All I know, whatever their reasoning was for doing it, is coming back on their face, and they're going to have to explain it. And I don't understand how they thought that they was going to do something like that, something so huge to so many people, without explaining why. We're just gonna let you get away with it. Oh, you suspended Zeke? Oh, no. You better tell us why. A little bit. I see a little bit of difference from 18 to Madden 18. Jordan Howard's a monster in this game. Top notch. It is 53 rounds, Brajesh. So we will be drafting all Sunday. All Sunday. And I'll have the camera on. I'll probably have the Discord. Discord is badass. Discord now allows us to do a group chat. So during the draft, I'm going to try it out, a group chat, and then if it works well, we might be doing it, Brajesh, after Cowboys games. We might be doing it. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, Jordan Hand, though. But yeah. Space Cowboy 17 says, I think this has backfired on the NFL. The pressure's on them to drop the suspension. Yep. As I said, like, they just thought we was going to take it. They thought we were just going to take it. You're going to suspend our running back, and we're just going to. That's what I'm saying, Andre. You have to be fair to both parties. When you're doing something like discipline and something that's going to tear somebody's character or whatever, you have to be fair to both parties. And the United States justice system is built to try, and I emphasize try, to be fair to both parties. They don't always get there, but the intent is there. With a business in the NFL, there is no intent for fairness. The intent is to save face. And that doesn't fly when you're dealing with people's lives and you're dealing with people's reputations and things like that. You can't just do stuff to save face and say something about somebody else to make them walk around as a wife beater their entire life and have people hating them their entire life just because you want to save face. Man, if you saw how much Jordan Hand, if you saw how much money Goodell make, Goodell would if his job is in jeopardy, he'll make Zeke be back tomorrow. I know. What's up, Toss Power Trap? I know 53 rounds. We do it every year, Toss. We do it every year. And that's the thing, though, guys. The 53 rounds. Half these motherfuckers leave at like round 30, 35 or something like that because they PUSSY out. So the rest of us, a few of us, we stay and we get serious gems from 35 on because Madden, they keep you interested because they'll drop players in later. You know, like for instance, Myrick. The cornerback with the crazy speed, he is not in here right now. We're going to have to wait for Myrick to drop. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be sitting there waiting for him, and as soon as he shows up on the draft board, then the first person that sees him is going to grab him. So you get, if you stay into the draft and stay, you know, focused on it, you'll get some serious gems from 35 to 53. Oh crap, Tower's in here. Now he knows. I told y'all they be coming in here getting my damn information. You got me talking about stuff. Hey, Tower, your Houston pick is just a notch below my Vaughn pick. They're the same age and they're gonna be similar in production for 5 years. So yeah. I don't know. Hey, no. Andre, when was hey, Andre Antonov asked, when was the last time a scandal like this? Oh, yeah, I thought you said backfired in front of the NFL. When was the last time it didn't backfire in front? Exactly, because I was about to say it just backfired. It just backfired. Yeah, Goodell didn't even get involved. I know something so important. This is why it's so weird, Mr. ESPN. One of your most high-profile players in your league with your most profile team in your league, and with a decision that would rock the NFL world, you didn't even involve yourself in it. And then the only person that actually interviewed this female in question recommended no suspension, and you still did it. So those two, it really looks fishy. And I'm telling you, I was coming. You can go rewind my videos, and I was saying, man, I don't believe in no conspiracy theories. I don't believe in none of that stuff. The NFL is just, but that's just weird. Why wouldn't Roger Goodell be at least somewhat involved? Why wouldn't they listen to the one person, the lead investigator, that recommended no suspension? The only thing scaring me is the fact losing Barry Church is going to hurt. Yeah, losing Barry Church is going to hurt to an extent. Yep. I'm not liking anything from Heath right now. Yeah. I think the Giants are going to have Odell too, though, son. I want Zeke there, and I want Odell there. I want them fully charged. I want us fully charged, and we can have a good game. We'll finish drafted by Madden 2023. We get through it, Andre. We get through it. Sit down. Yes, sir. Mr. ESPN, Tower will tell you. There's like I think Hydro. There's like 3 guys that made it into the league this year. They were the ones that came in like halfway through the season last year. They took over for some owners that had to quit. They have, people have babies and all that kind of stuff. So they took over teams and they played their games regularly, and that's all you need to do. Once you come in, you play your games regularly. We don't have to hunt you down to play your games, and you're not a cheeser. You follow the rules and everything like that. Then you can stay here. You don't have to be that great, because normally, like 90% of the time, new people in the league aren't good, because it takes a while to learn how to play like we play. Then on top of that, you have to learn like what we do. Like Tower knows everything that I do when I play Madden, when he's playing me. He knows how I play. He knows what to expect, blah, blah, blah. And me the same with him. And we are that way with a lot of us. So you have to get all that information in and all that kind of stuff. So you're probably, unless you're very good at the game, there's a few that came in here and killed. Don't get me wrong. The SDC guy, there's a few that came in here and killed. But they work in other leagues as well. They come from other leagues as well, so they are into the league play. If you're new at league play, you're probably not going to win. You're probably not, but it's still fun. Where's Matt at? Yes, man, Elias. That's what we've been talking about. All these crazy Zeke developments, man. I don't. Yeah, Power Trap. I got Von Miller, but. Yeah, man, I don't know. I haven't seen anything that would back what the NFL is trying to do. I don't. So. What up, LJ Smith? We're just talking about Zeke and Madden. Regular stuff. Yeah. You expect a strike? I don't want any more strikes. Tyreek Hill is already gone. Taj Mahal. Yeah, Leonard Williams is already gone. These guys are good at drafting. Exactly, Corey. If they don't overturn the suspension themselves, it's going to drag on for a year. We're going to take it to court, and they're going to lose. They just, Mr. ESPN, they just jealous of football. Our women are just jealous because we can talk football all day long. I mean, I can talk football and Madden like all day long. But I can't, I mean, not all day long. We can have some conversation. You know what I'm saying? Xavier Woods Madden stats at strong safety. Yep. 2 years of development toward awareness and coverage. Yep. Xavier Woods looks good, but Dakar, we're just think back. Just think back to where we all were before we drafted Cheeto and Xavier Woods and Jordan Lewis. Think about how we were looking at the defensive back class and salivating. So not only is Xavier Woods there, there's a lot of other like raw talented guys there that you can draft and make something happen with. Zeke has a real shot at 2,000 yards. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. That's why it's so big, Mr. Wright. This is a big chunk out of his career totals. If he loses 6 games, that's 800 yards, 700, 6 or 7, 800 yards taken out off of his total. That's big. Yeah, I don't understand. He's not wrapping up. He's one of our hard hitters. Yep. You see Heath's arms just flailing when he's trying to tackle and stuff like that, like the touchdown. Tower, what minute quarters we use? We're on 7 minutes. I hope Noah Brown. I don't think Noah Brown would make it on the practice squad. I think Andy Jones would make it to the practice squad, and I don't think we would hurt too bad if we lost Andy Jones. But Noah Brown, I'm not too sure. Now that would be nice too, Andre. That Zeke take a few million from Goodell's big contract. What's the latest I've heard on Zeke? We've been talking about it all night, but Zeke had some special, what do you call them? Not investigator, special, somebody help me out here. Witnesses. They had special witnesses. And then the leader of the NFL investigations, she said that it shouldn't be any suspension. I'm trying to keep you up. I'm sorry. So it's a lot of weird stuff, and the NFL really looks like they're going to have to overturn the suspension. I know they might offer olive branch to Zeke and say, okay, 3 games, please. But I don't know if I was Zeke, if I would take it. Because the NFL has no leverage. In my mind, I'm not a legal guy, but I don't see the leverage that they have. I know, man. But hey, Toss Power Trap, my draft last year was so bad. It was so bad, it was ridiculous. I didn't have time to do my research last year. And that's what I did this morning too, Mr. ESPN. When I got up at 12, I did some mad research on some players. So I'm real good. I'm ready for the draft now. I'm not going to have a bad team. If I'm going to play all these games in front of you guys this year, I'm not going to have a bad team. Derek Carr. I can't play with Derek Carr for some reason. Start that. Because you can do all the play actions and all that kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. Both of them are good, though. Oh, you're talking about fantasy, not Madden. Fantasy, I'll go with Dak too, unless Zeke comes back. Yeah, exactly, Eric, exactly. They saw Zeke act stupid at the parade and the story about the bar fight. And I'm even more skeptical about the bar fight now anyway. And then, like I said in my video today, I said in the bar fight, he supposedly knocked the dude out because he was being overly aggressive toward the girl in Ezekiel Elliott's party. So he supposedly knocked a dude out for being mean or being aggressive toward a female. So it's just like, if you're gonna believe, that's what I'm saying. They're like picking and choosing what they're believing. You know, they want to build this character, and if he's defending the female's honor, then how is he this beast over here that punches females in the face and pushes them downstairs? You know what I'm saying? So, but you're right, Eric. They saw that, and it was dumb. It was really dumb, and that's why I tried to tell somebody on my site. It was dumb for him to do that to the girl, and even if she said, "Oh, you do it," even if he had been doing it like all day back behind, which probably from my perspective or whatever, in my living, is he probably was able to do it behind scenes all the time, and then he got out in front of there and thought he could do it again because he's been doing it all day back there. You know what I'm saying? And it's different when you do it in public. It was just a bad decision, and I hope he learned from that. I really hope he learned from that. And the pot shop, him being in Seattle, I bet y'all forgot about that. But that's against no rules or whatever. It was just bad optics. He just shouldn't have been standing out. He shouldn't have went to the pot shop. I know everybody that visits me out here in California wants to go to a pot shop. They can't go out in California because it's not legal yet. But everybody wants to go into the pot shop to see, oh wow, they got it in jars over there. Everybody wants to see that. So I mean, he just has to make smarter decisions because everything is not. He's just being a careless kid, and he's got to be a thoughtful adult now. No, we got rid of Barry Church, Elias. TJ is another Barry, a hard hitter with brick hands. But Dakar, if we're going to score against the Giants, we're going to be passing, because I don't see us getting in through the red zone with Darren McFadden or Alfred Morris, either one. So if we are in the red zone, we're throwing the ball to Beasley, we're throwing the ball to Witten, we're throwing the ball to Dez, and yeah, I do think Dak can get it to those guys in the end zone on that defense, better than running them. Because if you remember back, Ezekiel Elliott had a tough time running against the Giants scheme. That it's just hard to run on. Find a war daddy, LJ. Wait for a war daddy. Either find a war daddy or wait for a war daddy. We're doing fine without spending that money right now. The chat screen isn't live? What happened? It sure isn't. All right, I'll fix it tomorrow. Let me. Just take it off. Thanks, Rajesh. I don't think Neil's going to make the 53. Cowboys run the East. I want him to. Yes, exactly right now. We got to take care of our offensive line. Got to take care of Martin. Actually, we need to save that money for Dak. We need to save that money for Dak and Zeke because I just want to have that money on the table when it comes on. I will. I'm going to keep the mic. I'm planning on that. I usually don't. The only thing I'm not going to do, Andre, when I'm playing the game, I'm not going to be looking at the chat. I'm not going to be I'm not going to have the chat on the screen. You're not going to be telling me what to do. You're not going to be questioning my decisions. And I don't need that in my head while I'm playing the game. But I'll talk to you when it's over. Why don't we trade one of our tight ends? 4 tight ends is just dumb. If somebody takes Hannah. No, I think Darren McFadden should be the starter because he's far more versatile than Morris. Morris can really only do one thing. Morris can only run downhill. He can only run downhill with behind zone blocking. You don't see Morris catching the ball out the backfield and running. You don't see Morris blocking for the quarterback out in passing situation. It's just you don't see Morris running outside. It's just a lot of stuff you don't see Morris doing, and we can't. That's what happened to the Redskins with Morris. They ran the same things with Morris over and over and over, and his run per average was like 3 yards per carry. And if you look at us with Morris, and you look at his rushes against a stacked front, and his rushes against a stacked front is horrendous. It's less than 3 yards per carry. But then when you look at Zeke against a stacked front, Zeke kills it. So there's a lot of things that Morris can't do. But when Morris hits a hole and goes downhill, he's good. I don't know. I'm worried about our safeties, Mr. ESPN. Yeah, I'm not as concerned. I kind of explained this in the last video. I'm not as concerned with not seeing Ryan Switzer. That was just the thing that I want to see him. As I'm really concerned with with Cheeto and Jordan Lewis and Xavier Woods not getting that many starting reps on the defensive side of the ball because we need those guys. We drafted those guys for now, and we need those guys. Switzer is just a topping on offense. Dez going to throw one this year. They're going to let Dez throw one this year. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Mr. Wright. Yeah, let's throw the bank at Aaron Donald. I'm with that. I'm with that, for real. Shango, did you donate any funds to the tragic cause down in Houston? Yes, we did. We bought supplies to send down there. That's what we do. We don't like to send money because we don't. After Katrina, when all those people were stealing money, and even people within the Red Cross and all that kind of stuff was stealing money, and it brought all the opportunists out. I don't like sending cash or doing the cash things because I don't trust who I'm giving it to. But I do like supplies and stuff like that. And Wifey through her agents or managers, something like that, they got together something, and we sent supplies down there. But like I said in my video, it's like it just feels like nothing. You know what I'm saying about how much they have endured down there, what we can do. I mean, I can't help. I can't help people like right now have something to eat for the next few days, but to rebuild your life, they need real help. They need the country. Yeah, Connolly Block, that's what I was telling them. The lead investigator is the only one to talk to the victim. She said he should not be suspended. I mean, it's weird. It's when you see all of these things, it just is weird. Chris Shaw says dead 8 to 10 touchdowns this year. I'm with you. I say it's going to be 10. I'm telling you, the Dez that I saw down there in training camp and the Dez that's been that's been showing himself is a mature Dez, it's a good Dez to be around. He's in a very positive part of that locker room. It's just, and I expect huge things from Dez this year. He's so good out there. No, the African. That's the African. We call him the African, though, son. But no. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna play the game live on here, but then I'll record it in 4K on my PS4 and just upload that to YouTube Raw. All right, Ryan Shazier, another middle linebacker going to Mad. He's a middle linebacker user. All right, we are moving along. Hydro. '91 will be here in a minute. No, I wouldn't do. Yeah, the African may make it to the to practice squad. He's another one that could slip on. Oh, I think the Steelers overpaid Joe Hayden big time, LJ. Yeah, I think they over. I don't know how mad I would be if what was it? 3 years for. $27? Was it 3 for $27 they paying him? I would have been so mad if we doing that, if we did that. Church is a jag. We'll find out. Dale will find out Monday, but Monday or Tuesday. But things aren't looking good for the NFL, and their lead investigator said that they wouldn't recommend suspending Zeke. So it doesn't look good for the NFL. What up, Weapon X? Okay, I got you. I'm gonna write it down, Weapon X, because my brain isn't good. I'm not going to tell you why my brain isn't good, but my brain isn't good. Add weapon X88. Got you. I know, Good Bill Hunting, I think the Rico still being in concussion protocol is kind of a sneaky way to get him on the 53. Because I mean, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, and Rico didn't. You knew you weren't going to play Rico last week. There's no sense in playing Rico if we are playing this week. So you can put him on that concussion protocol and let him wait it out, and we can slip him on the 53. That's what I heard, that they were going to leave that as an option. That's the reason why they still have him on concussion protocol. But Rico should be fine by now. TJ Watt has been looking good, man. Emmanuel Edwards asks, hey Shango, with the defensive secondary banged up and us barely getting to see them play with the suspension, do you have to see us going after big name before the great? No, it's too late now, Emmanuel. Yeah, it's too late. I mean, a big name just flew out there and we didn't jump for it with Joe Hayden. So unless there was somebody out there that knew was a plug and play on Rod Marinelli's system that Rod Marinelli knew, and we could put him in there and it'd be no problem, then maybe, you know, just because of these injuries, and Nolan Carroll will be gone soon. So if these guys aren't healthy and up to par when Nolan Carroll leaves, then yeah, it should be looked at, I think. I took Von Miller. The idiots let Von Miller drop. I can't believe it. And I threw. I was saying Fletcher Cox and what's his name, Landon Collins, just to get somebody else to pick him because I wanted Von. They called it a smart move. Yeah, that's called a smart move. It is. Power trap. Yeah, he's a man corner. He's what he is. He's Scandrick, Tower. That's all. If Joe Hayden came to that's why these players are very similar to the players we have. Joe Hayden would have been similar to Scandrick, and you'd want to put him on a shifty slot guy and put him in man coverage and let him, you know, be scrappy and all that kind of stuff. And we wouldn't be. And Scandrick is not good on the outside. We'll play Scandrick on the outside, but we like him on the inside, and we would want Hayden on the inside. And I guarantee you that's how Pittsburgh is going to use him, and Atlanta wanted him, and that's how Atlanta was going to use him too. Cooper Rush is finally on Madden. Good job. And that, after we started my league, I wonder if Cooper Rush is in here. All right, Tower, you want to run a game? Right. All right, what team should I play with? What up, JD? No, I'm not gonna miss it. It's a while before it's my pick. David Arkin. Oh my goodness. See if I need to scout somebody. Steelers. I'm playing with the Falcons. There's a lot of talent on the Falcons that I need to play with. Falcons. Falcons got new uniforms. Oh, no, they didn't. They just had a color rush. There we go. Oh, we're going to go to Raiders. It's a good-ass game right here. Yeah, I would love to see Cheeto at safety, man. Cheeto's big. Christopher Allard is in the room. He's our main commish, and he just put the gauntlet down, saying, "I know I'm going to lose the NFC Championship." Hey, Bomb, if I make it to the NFC Championship game, I'm pretty happy. I'm getting back. I I hadn't played to that level in a minute. Man, I've had kids, man. I moved in a new house. I've been busy for like 2 years, and I'm getting back on it. Because I've been playing as the boys forever, and I need to scout some players. I need to scout some players on the Falcons. I'm not going to tell you exactly who, because the dude I'm playing might be trying to get the same players.
You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Like, he's not going to tell me who he's scouting on the Raiders right now.
We'll see a couple of all-pro edge rushers from 2016. It's Khalil Mack and
thank you, Andre.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports
Thank you for pointing out my weakness. Appreciate that.
Football League is here and on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their
What's up, Jeremy? We're just in here talking about Zeke.
Here in Atlanta, we're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with
I'm taking this back. Taking this back.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Freeman is nasty on this game, but I'm not. That's not who I'm looking at here, guys. Freeman is nasty on this game, and I will run a lot, but Freeman is not who I'm looking at in this game.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
No, I'm finding it a little bit easier to pass. Just a tad.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he will lose yardage on the
that
play.
Bruce Irvin is in my ass every time I play with the Raiders.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I don't know. I think I'm going to the Atlanta game, Jeremy. Indiana's beating Ohio State.
On second down, here's Ryan. And he whips that.
Whoa, Matty Rice, Matty Ice.
Trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's third down. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Yes, L.J. Smith. I would love to see that. I would love to see Vic with this team, but I got to give Matty Ice his due, though.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. This one
good job.
To Mohamed Sanu. And he gets it to the 32.
That's Matty Ice for you right there.
Down.
That's Matty Ice.
Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down. Fresh set of downs here. Ryan. And it pops free. The collision.
Who's that 21 come up on me like that?
Brings up second down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense.
I have problems with him every time I play this game too.
With these receivers, if we're in man coverage, because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely.
You don't like Notre Dame because of Rudy.
Elsewhere.
Andre.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. It's a gain of 7, and just like that, it's third down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Ryan now to throw on third down. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And the offense lining up first.
Yeah, it's hard for me to. That's what's hard for me with fantasy football, because I got to root for them to score in real life. It's better for me to even get people on code in Madden.
He goes underneath to Freeman.
Because in Madden, they're just code. But in real life, in real fantasy football, I have to, like, root for that guy to, like, score a touchdown for me to win. And that's just, like, tough. So I will not put Eagles in. On offense, I will not put Eagles and Giants and all that kind of stuff on my team. I just won't.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
There you go. Whoever told me to keep hitting the flats on that cover 3, there you go.
First down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
If you suck really hard, you get 2 snaps.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw.
Ohio State got
on that last
scored on again
after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And Jones has
Julio.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A phrase we said a lot last year, Ryan to Jones for a Falcon 1st down. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Now Ryan on 1st down. And it'll be hauled in by the tight end.
Good job, Matty Ice.
For the Falcon touchdown.
Yeah, I did think of using Patrick Mahomes.
12-yard touchdown grab.
That's the thing. If I want to go young on quarterback, then I think he's the #1 guy. But I guarantee you, it's Mahomes and Kaiser are going to go real fast. Like, they probably both will be gone before I pick next. But if Mahomes or Kaiser is there, or maybe not Kaiser.
This will be fielded on the back line.
Trubisky is going to be going real fast here soon. This guy I'm playing is probably going to get Trubisky. He's probably saying, "Shut up, man. Shut up, Shango." No, Watson hasn't been taken. Watson won't get taken for a while because he's only 88 speed.
A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
I mean 88 speed. He's only 88 throw power.
And that's why you see a lot of teams.
He's not really that good on the game.
4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your
Kent State going down, rushing
the ends to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
Good hit, dude.
And brings up 3rd down.
I'm getting very good with my hit stick.
Trailing by touchdown early.
I mean, I'm causing almost a fumble a game with my hit stick.
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
Good D, fellas. Good D.
A little bit here because one thing we can already tell, even in the first year in the league with this new stadium, it's going to get loud in this place.
Yeah, the old place was loud, but I think we're getting a sense that this place is going to be louder.
Yeah, they're riding that momentum of that 2016 team that finished their year in the Super Bowl.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Now they'll be looking to duplicate
Kelly Bryant. Who's Kelly Bryant?
#1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races.
Oh, Sanu.
Start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. Here's Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30.
Oh, Clemson's starting quarterback. I got a good scouting report on him.
Touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's playing.
They say some
really well here.
Really nice.
Some younger guys are coming for Clemson. They say this is not the year from Clemson. It's going to be.
We saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Next year and beyond.
Last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground.
JD said he's a bum.
Yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Jakeem Grant is Madden gold because he's still young enough to develop.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan, left side completion to Jones, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Yeah, he's definitely on my draft board, Jeremy.
The Falcons averaged 34 points a game last year, tops in the NFL with that powerful offense, and they're already looking for more here as they've got it 1st and 10.
Bad.
He couldn't quite hold
Bad
it.
pass.
Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here. To throw again. Ryan.
Good job, Sanu.
Sanu this time for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu from 10 yards out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Here's Bryant for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
You was a Kellen Moore fan. I really. I see what people saw in Kellen Moore.
Here's
but
Butcher to kick it away.
I didn't see anything that I thought we could win with Kellen Moore. I saw the grasp on the offense. The grasp on the offense. I knew he knew what he was doing out there. I just didn't see the talent.
Back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return. That's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with a pro head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out.
I know.
Almost what we call the green light, red light.
Lenore?
Green light means go. Red light means stop. Looks
think
like
he's going to have the job maybe. That's why this 53 is going to be so tough because you got to make sure we have a kick returner on it.
And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And an alley to run.
Hit stick.
Be taken down as that will take us
I love my
to
hit
the
stick.
end of the first quarter of play. Ready to go now in the second quarter.
But he's not healthy either, though, Marquise. I really don't want Jordan Lewis back there.
And they've got it here with a first down.
You know what I'm saying?
From the gun, it's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And now it's 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
Good job, Deion Jones.
Touchdown, Falcons.
That should have been a user interception. It should have said user up there. I was hitting.
Jones and pick sixes, they're going together like peas and carrots. Oh boy, he had 2 of those though as a rookie last year.
And I know part of the reason is his speed.
Yep,
He's one of the
exactly.
fastest
And then Jeremy, with Madden, all you have to do is train Grant for like a year, and in year 2, Grant will be almost the same as Brandon Cook.
Return against Drew Brees in his hometown of New Orleans. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. To return, it's DeAndre Washington. And he'll get it up across the 20 To the 21-yard
He'll
line.
score on me in a minute.
And now here
This
come
guy
the
doesn't
Raiders.
suck.
And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. Or
These Falcons are just really talented.
This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you
It's
also
a real
have to
good
guard
football
against
team.
is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
Good job, Worlow.
Ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They run again on first down, Lynch. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Beast mode is tough in this game.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional
I know how about them Cowboys.
Hey, congratulations to the
Zeke
defense. They
might
won
not
that
get
one.
suspended
Come back
now.
and get them the next time.
On second down, here's Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. Third down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he
good
couldn't hang
pass.
on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
No, he dropped it. Good job.
Here's
Good hit.
Marquette King now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Tried to.
Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return.
Lynch looks good. He
And the
does.
offense
I
will
played with
take
Lynch,
over
and
with a new set of downs.
Lynch did very good for me.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
But if I can get my hands on this guy. Oh, good. That is why I wanted Von Miller. Do you see how I can get nothing on that side with Bruce Irvin? Bruce Irvin is murdering me, and that was in a cover 3. He's supposed to be in coverage right there. Jeez. Might be picking Bruce Irvin up later.
Again, they'll run with Freeman.
Oh,
and
come
push
on.
this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him
had
2
that.
yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Got to stop hitting the trigger. It's right here, the trigger. You got to stop hitting that trigger when you're running.
Look defensively for the
Hard.
Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Bad pass.
And he fires
again.
one, but incomplete. On 4th
Me
down,
too,
here's
Marquise.
Matt Bosher on the punt.
I'm a
Back
big
deep,
fan of
Jalen
85.
Richard.
Good kick. Good kick. Good kick. Good.
And did he put that on a dime?
Good kick.
He did. Wow. Out of bounds
Good
at the
kick.
1-yard line. Now the Oakland
Let's go
offense
get him.
heading back onto the field to take over. They're
Go
going to
get
have to
this
go
guy.
at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6
Go
first
get this
downs
guy.
and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Carr to throw on second down. And the hit jarred it loose.
Good job.
It's incomplete.
Beasley?
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
Well, sometimes those cliches
Jason
really
Strickland says, I think the NFL jumped the gun too quickly. Yep. And now they're going to have to. Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
Has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They go play action here on first down. Looking deep for Julio.
I thought he mossed him. I thought you mossed him, Julio. I thought you had mossed him, Julio.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag.
I don't know why they think Zeke wouldn't fight it either.
Going to get it, and as an ex-defensive back, you love it when
like he was just going to sit there and take it
downfield.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan.
Good interception.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive.
I almost forgot about Obi. I hope everybody else has.
Searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Ohio State scored.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr.
Oh, crap.
He's got Cooper on the out route. That's
good
complete.
pass. Jeez, Amari Cooper.
Touchdown. Amari Cooper, 29 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
That was a good pass there.
Out to kick is Janikowski.
Come on out of there, Hardy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You better got to the 20. You didn't give it to 15?
It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
By the way, that would never happen in a league game.
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff
not be
return,
running it out
that's
the end
a
zone.
disappointment. But some of these teams,
No, I saw a little bit of it. I was about to call in,
authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost
but I didn't have my money together.
Green light means go. Red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
I told JD I was going to send a cool million like Jerry. Like Jerry and Trump. Both of them. Jerry and Trump sent $1 million. I was going to be like Jerry and Trump.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met
5 rushes. How many yards? I got nothing.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. It's Jones. Julio Jones.
Julio.
Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 54 yards. And the Falcons.
Gary said I got to say like 1 million.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
it's so sad. It's so sad that $1 million is so much money, and $1 million is barely a drop in the bucket of what is needed. That is as sad as it gets.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field.
Man, I just noticed that, JD. I noticed the bots working in here. I love it. I love it.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're
going to
increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
I knew there was some way to get Discord attached to the
they start the drive with Lynch.
To the YouTube channel.
This one across the 35. Give him 12
Just
yards
didn't know how. That's when JD
down.
steps in.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense is just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, come on, man.
The collision there jarred the ball.
I had that interception.
2nd down.
You suck, 37.
2nd down now after the incompletion. Throwing again. Carr.
Oh, wow. Neil, you missed.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, a 22. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's going to go for a big play. Looking for
I was like, you better go user. You better say user pick.
Ricardo Allen with a pick.
You better say user pick.
Get it back to right around the 27.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties.
37. You made up the one you dropped.
Half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone.
Naming the bots is tough.
And go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
He's not dead, though, son. He's not dead.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And
good blitz.
Goes, brought down a Raiders sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Uh-oh. This might be trouble. This might be trouble.
On 2nd down, Freeman. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
No, I know the guy. He won't. He's not quitting.
Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to
plus it's unranked, yeah.
Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
The final shot here before half for Carr. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Follow your block. Follow your block. Follow your block. Follow your. Quit running into your block, man.
It's time to run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Blow him up.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take a
Now
safety.
comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start
Gaffney versus Gaffney. Hey, William Jenkins.
that they expect to get them
William Jenkins, you need to pick up the stick.
This game.
We'll see if that script is a good one.
Represent Gaffney.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
Hey, William Jenkins Gaffney ranked again, ain't they?
Now Carr.
I tried to take his head off of
Keanu Deal. Way out across the 45.
Yeah, Gaffney's ranked. They
solid gain of 27.
William, what are we ranked?
You can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now.
That was just ridiculous. Did y'all see Beast Mode?
This is going to be the result every time.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second
yes, sir.
down.
That's another. This is another one. Destin is another one of our commissioners and a member from the beginning. You don't want to play these Atlanta. You don't want to play these Dirty Birds, Matt. I know that's the home. I know that's your home team, but you don't want to play with these Dirty Birds.
As they face a 2nd and 11. Carr going to throw. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he's brought down. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Exactly.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how
I rarely win, though.
Targets on the field. The tight end can be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
First down, the run with Lynch. And nothing doing.
Use a truck. That was a truck.
Line of scrimmage. No
that
gain
was a
on
truck.
The play. It'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Come on, let's go. Pick a play.
For confidence,
go nickel. Go nickel double gap.
I would be daunted by them stopping me
show 2.
This drive has gone pretty well.
Play the line. Play the pass.
On play action.
If he ran the ball on me, that would have been ugly.
This will be
wow.
The 10.
How do you let
touchdown
a movement like Crabtree make a catch on you like that?
35
How you let a movement like Crabtree make a catch on you like that? That's ridiculous.
Janikowski now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Out to kick is Janikowski.
Who did we lose to week 1?
Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, 2008, man. I got the police called on me when I was playing the league game. Map, you remember the Map and Tower. Both of y'all probably remember that. I was playing strafe online, and the police got called on me because they thought I was in there beating my wife or something.
Accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up
there. That was around 2008, Andre.
In fact, you can take the spirit away from
I'm a dad now.
I'm a dad. No need for all that. Can be taken with another score right here.
Oh, still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Oh, Hannah beat us. Oh, my best friends went to Hannah. Nan one of them called. They probably didn't expect it.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Both of my kids, both of my daughter and my son, their godfathers both went to Hannah, and neither one of them said anything about them beating us. I know, right?
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he takes it past the 45.
Come on, Freeman.
Down at the 46. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I FaceTimed my mom and daddy from that game. They were at the game, William Jenkins. They just didn't tell me. A lot been going on.
Points you just made there, and if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
It's hauled in by Hardy, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Welcome back, Mr. ESPN.
The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They run. Devontae Freeman. And now running right through.
Is that good enough for you, Mr. ESPN? You called that perfectly. Is that good enough for you? Am I nice? There you go, Andre. Trash talking when I'm winning.
50 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
That was mainly all Devontae.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now
my Xbox upstairs collecting dust, JD.
Of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score.
Missed that.
Doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Thanks. Warren and Meyer are failing, William. Appreciate you.
Taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect.
Byron Jones back to corner.
And what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Good job, Deion Jones.
Quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Talking trash like I'm playing in the church. What did William do?
Carl try it again on 2nd down.
He's a sack. I know him. He goes to my church. Oh,
he's the one that
yeah. He takes hey, JD. He posted it on. He posted his number on Facebook too. I really do wonder if a bunch of randoms do call him on his number.
Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Carr.
Defense.
This is going to be incomplete.
Byron Jones has a weird. It's either that or it's coaching, Andre. It's either that or it's coaching. And then you can't tell. If this defense with different people starts looking exactly like our defense last year, then it could be the coaching. You know what I'm saying?
So he's on to punt it away.
And Mr. ESPN, he doesn't have to be the first, the top corner. He could be the nickel corner. You know what I'm saying? He could be, because he has the agility to stay. Man, there's got to be a way to use Byron Jones to your benefit. There's just got to be. Yeah, he's in Gaffney, JD.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
We grew up in the same church.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And not much there at all.
And it was a church. It's a church.
43.
Oh, man, nobody, man, Mr. Wright. Nobody. I did have a soft spot for one team. And that was the San Diego Superchargers with Kellen Winslow and Dan Fouts and John Jefferson. I love watching that team play, but I didn't like them like the Cowboys. Cowboys created tears when we lost.
To about the 44 here. Only a yard on the pickup.
That was special.
And now they've got a 3rd down and 8. The Falcons on 3rd down.
The triangle button on Byron Jones is broken.
This is 3rd and 8.
Byron Jones is my boy. Y'all are killing B. Jones.
From the shotgun, Ryan. This is brought in by Hardy.
You try to break my leg, Tower.
Not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Oh, you played with Sanu? Sanu is good.
Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he gets it down to the 32. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. Five yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. Freeman.
There he goes again, that 51. Every time I try to hit that edge, I'm going to do it again. Any running play that I choose, let me find another one.
Defense doing
and I'm going to try to beat Bruce Irvin over here.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an
open
open
3rd and 5. I got to pass.
It just wasn't one.
No, I'm doing it.
Congrats to the defense. No gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Ryan to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Smith. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
You got 10 picks. No, I wanted Byron Jones pretty bad in this game.
Carr gives to Marshawn. Big hold to the 30. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Now that run is one to build on, and I know it sounds like a cliche and it seems like a simple thing, but truthfully, coaches are always looking for something to pull out of a
getting JD's league if you're buying an Xbox.
So that run there, I guarantee that's a clip and save. As they
don't Xbox have a new one coming out though?
And he'll tell his team,
the 4K one.
This is what we planned for. Let's have more of this to start games as opposed to getting it at the end.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, I thought I had it.
Cooper with it.
Good throw and catch. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh, I thought I had it.
Oakland. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders get a score closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little
Man,
more from him
Janikowski
here.
fat.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Out to kick is Janikowski.
Consistency, and don't get worked up over views. Don't worry about views.
And this will not be
Just keep
returnable.
upload because I'm telling you what you're doing.
Yeah,
You
here now come the
T-Star,
Falcons.
this
And
is the
following
greatest
interception,
advice
just
for you starting your
any
channel.
interception, are you a little
Don't
bit
worry
more
about views
cautious when
because
start
you
that
think
next
you're
drive, or
making
no,
your
you just throw
videos
that
for
out the window?
views. You're making your videos for the bots. And you need to find out what the bots in YouTube want. And when you find out what the bots want, you make your video for the bots, and then the bots will put your video in front of eyes. You understand what I'm saying? Just find out what the bots want and make your videos for the bots. If you see my videos are in 4K, the bots want 4K. They want 7 to 10 minutes. I've been working on that. They want a video per day. I've been working on that. So there's a lot of things that the bots look for. You got to find out exactly what the bots look for and deliver.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the
It's going to take me a minute. I'm trying to get there myself, so it's really hard.
And it'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Now Ryan.
Good catch.
Finding the tight end Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Here's Freeman. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I cannot run. That wasn't
scored in this game, but what
Irvin
a nice
that time,
play by
but
the defense, stepping up on that one.
this
Maybe
Raider
they'll get
defense
things
is
going
good.
in their direction after a play like that.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down.
You don't have the time.
This is Freeman. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations. When you have
I used to work for Microsoft,
everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands. Whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth
It just was too much on me, too much pressure. It was. I was running the Microsoft partner program for North America, South America, and I was on triage calls with Germany and Japan almost every other morning. I was doing stuff way above my pay grade. I was scared I was gonna misspell a word and people would think I was stupid. It was too much pressure. So when I started doing that, then I started coming home and basically hustling. And that's what me and wifey do basically with hustlers. I build websites, well, I used to.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
Good
Great
hunt.
job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is
right now, of course, she's on a TV show, but she's trying to work on getting the show
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position.
Getting the show picked up.
This time,
we're both trying to start a YouTube channel for the family. All kind of. So it's a hustle. This day and age right now is time to get your hustle on.
And not great starting field position here for the offense.
I know. I should have had some cocaine. I might have stayed there if I had found me some cocaine, Andre.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
And that's frustrating for a defense because
we've got a great balance going on now, Mr. ESPN.
That keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying, Andre, with her and with the kids, and we don't want to bring the kids on camera too much. It's just a whole bunch of stuff. But we're going to get there, and it's going to be nice.
They were after that run.
Carr. And Cook has it left side.
And this channel has been the channel that I've been learning everything, learning how to stream, learning how to do graphics, learning how to edit, learning how, learning how to produce a video. Like most of my videos that I make here for this channel, they're made within like 8 hours. Like I would start right now, and then I would stay up all night and have it up by morning.
2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
You work harder, Mr. ESPN.
They run, Lynch.
But doing stuff you want to do ain't nothing like it.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so
yeah, them odds though.
It's
a good chance he can get 0 games. I'm feeling it now. I'm seeing it.
Line to create space up front, really well done.
Exactly, Andre. Exactly. That's when I was talking to my YouTube reps. They were saying the potential that the family, this channel, this doesn't have, this Cowboy channel doesn't really have that much potential. It's just really for fun. But that channel that we're thinking of having with the family, it's got uber potential.
A right side catch by Crabtree. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Yeah. I've got a lot of, I got to thank a lot of my blessings, Mr. ESPN. I've got a lot of blessings, because even when we made big moves, like when I quit my job and she quit her job, that we,
and this is intercepted, and that's
Keanu Neal.
Picked up by
we were lucky. We were very lucky.
Back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And that touchdown just might do it.
I would agree. That probably does, barring a miracle.
And Andre, he said the kids. He said he looked at my Instagram and Shanola's Instagram and saw the few things we had with the kids. He said the kids will make so much money for us, it's ridiculous. I just don't know if I want to do that just yet. We're getting there. We'll get there, Mr. ESPN. We'll get this channel there. I have to figure it out. Oops, I didn't mean to go for 2 on him. He doesn't care.
Back to the air, Ryan after the pick 6. And the Raiders have got him.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Frankie Chi just killed the fantasy draft.
Catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden
and a loose football.
Told you, I get a hit stick every game. I get a hit stick every game. Get a hit stick fumble every game. Telling you.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
That's, Andre, you got the formula right there. You can tell I'm a complete behind-the-scenes guy. I'm a complete behind-the-scenes guy, and I will put little stuff here and there and whatever I need to do.
Some options on 2nd.
But Shinola is definitely the front man.
Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
Cali Cowboy put together a fantasy league for us.
The defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
That's the, Andre, that's the reason why I bought the camera that I bought. It took me months of research to get the right camera with the right lens and the right stuff on it. And you see how you could tell how much better that camera was out there at practice, or this camera.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Falcons will extend their lead. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
See if I can get another hit stick.
This is taken at the 3.
I missed it.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
She's got that. And that's the main thing, Andre. It's like
one last drive here for pride.
They just got signed for like one more season or 2 more seasons somewhere around. But the bottom line is we're coming to the end of Shameless and in these next 2 years or whatever. So in these 2 years, she needs to pull as many of her Instagram followers and Twitter followers and all that kind of stuff. She needs to pull those to YouTube. Because to be honest, the only 2 that really pays, Instagram and YouTube. Instagram and YouTube are paying.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. To throw again. Carr.
Ooh, that hit stick is real.
A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. It's 3rd and 10.
Zeke is about to eat. I feel it too, Adrian.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he is in.
Cordero.
Touchdown, Raiders. Cordero Patterson, 79 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
It's not only big right now, Brajesh, it's raw.
Counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
That you can do so many different things. You know, you don't have to do a makeup vlog or a Madden, just a Madden video site. This channel is going to be what I do, not just, hey, look at this new tutorial on how to make a long pass or how to rocket catch or whatever.
Sails over the end line. So out come the Falcons now. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game.
Bengals
Just
night. The Bengals running game
it's always the final play of preparation
is the scariest in the NFL. And you're talking to a Dallas Cowboy fan. Hold on. You're talking to a Dallas Cowboy fan who loves Ezekiel Elliott and loves our offensive line. The Bengals have a good offensive line. They're decent. They're more than decent. The running back, Mixon is nasty. Mixon is nasty. Y'all didn't tell me he was that good. I was just hating on him because he punched the girl or whatever. But Mixon is nasty. Bernard is nasty. And then what's his name? Hill. Jeremy Hill is is back. Those 3 running backs, they can just keep running those guys on you all game long. And by the 3rd and 4th quarter, you're going to be like, please stop giving the ball to them. And because they're 3 dynamic type guys. Hill will run you over. Bernard will juke you. And then Mixon will either juke you or run over you. You're going to get one of them. You just don't know which one until he gets to you. I'll take Hill Tower.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Is Matt still here? I like Lynch. All right. I'm going to send Map a... Yes, our schedule is tough. I'm scouting, Adrian. I've been playing with the Cowboys since I bought the game. Now I got to scout. Where's Map? Paw Patrol is Paw Patrol. We'll be there on a double. Y'all know what my day is like. It's Paw Patrol. It's Paw Patrol. We'll be there on a double. All right, I don't know what happened to Map. Appreciate that, Matt, Tower. Thank you, man. You have an insult? Yeah, that's going to be a tough game, William. The Raider game is going to be tough. Terrell Johnson, let me put you on my list because I be forgetting. Terrell Johnson. Yeah, because I'm probably full up. I'm probably full. What's up, Don? All right, guys, I'm going to head on upstairs, and I'll be live again tomorrow night, this weekend. I'll be live all weekend because tomorrow I got to scout. I got to scout linebackers and defensive line, and then I have to scout wide receiver because I hadn't even looked at wide receiver yet, and quarterback and tight end. Yeah, we did some picks. Yeah, let me look at the pick before I get off. Paw Patrol is Paw Patrol. I'll be there on a double. I don't know yet, Knight. And that's the beauty of having Von Miller. Von Miller can either play outside 3-4 linebacker, 4-3 outside linebacker, or 4-3 defensive end. He can play all those positions. I think I'm going 4-3 defensive end because I'm used to playing 4-3, but we'll see. Aaron Rodgers is now gone. Map got him. Smart dude. So Shazier, oh man, who got Travis Frederick? That's a smart pick. Seriously smart pick. Shaq Thompson, 157. Aaron Rodgers, 158. Eli Apple, 159. And I'm sure this guy's about to pick. Let me see. A lot of picks happened when we were playing Tower. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow night, and I'll get that chat fixed because I know y'all like to see, you know what you write. You like to see chat on the screen. My people on YouTube said, why are you streaming if you don't have the chat on the screen? It doesn't make any sense. Forgot to cut this thing off. Oh, there it is.